Hi. Okay, so today I am talking about the fifth principle, the final principle that you need in order to move from, being stuck in your body, having weight loss fatigue, having sabotaging challenges around your behavior with food to body freedom, where you're comfortable in your body, you love your body, you can move, you can dress how you want. Eating as well as second nature. You don't have to overthink it. It doesn't take a huge amount of mental effort. And ultimately you have the mindset, right? The mindset now where you're in control. Something else isn't driving your behaviors around food. So all of that, right? So that this whole challenge around weight and body and everything is now behind you, right? That's body freedom. So the fifth principle to get to this point is what I call just flexibility. We have a plan, you've done the plan to lose the weight, you've developed the strong enough why so you know why you want to lose weight. Also, that why is important because that's also what keeps you on track for maintaining weight. Because when maintaining weight, you're not getting the immediate fun, exciting feedback of seeing the scale drop every day. You're just maintaining, so there's nothing so exciting about that, right? So, but your reason for wanting to maintain, their why, is what will keep you in check, rather than the immediate gratification of the scale changing. The third one was about developing the routine, the habits. So doing this for losing weight, but also into the maintenance. So you've got the routine, they become habits. Again, this is all building towards it's just second nature. You don't need to give it any thought. You just know what to do. Then course correction, as we talked about. I don't know if you developed some strategies or not, but with the holidays that we just had, how do you make corrections? Because there's going to be times when maybe you do overdo it, even if you willingly overdo it. Okay, but you've got a plan, you know what you need to do, and you make the course correction. Be it for your body, what does your body need, and run your plan if you need to drop a bit of weight from a mindset standpoint to get back in check. Course correction, very important part of it. Developing the skills, just strategies, just learning them, developing them, practicing them. Again, so they're second nature. So the last one is what I just call, it's just flexibility. You could also say being in the flow. Because a lot of times, I'll never forget, I had this one client years ago, and she said, Dr. Cher, I can do deprivation really well. I can't do moderation. Because ultimately, when you're looking at a lifestyle where you are just maintaining your weight, you're eating well because you like to, you feel better, it's healthier, you're motivated to do that, you're not obsessing about food, you're not obsessing about your weight. It is what it is, and you're in the flow. That's just maintenance, right? And there's going to be things happen, weight might go up a bit, but you know what to do to bring it down. And there's just not this feeling of feeling like you have to be on a plan. You get to the point where you can be flexible with it. You're in the flow. If you wish to indulge, you can. You know how to make corrections so that you just are liberated completely from this, what can be and maybe still is, consuming mental focus and emotional focus on your food and what you should eat and how to lose weight and how to keep it off and everything, manage your behaviors. So ultimately is getting to the point where you can be flexible with it. You don't have to be rigid, because again, you can have people that are trying to maintain their weight, but they're still rigid about it. They're still uptight about it. They still worry about it. Like that one client I had, and I was working with her through her losing phase and then into maintenance, and I was supporting her there because that was her biggest challenge. She'd lost weight many times over in the past before seeing me. So yes, she had great success. She lost close to 70 pounds. But then I worked with her very closely to say, okay, let's work on the mindset to maintain it. And she was terrified that she couldn't indulge in one little thing or it would all undo, just like it had in the past, her past experiences. But because of the strategies we use, like using intermittent fasting, along with other work I'd done also with her from a mindset standpoint, it was night and day, the difference. But she needed that support while she was in the maintenance part of it to build the confidence that, yes, she could go out for dinner with her husband. She could have a dessert. She could have sometimes go out with the kids and have an ice cream. and it would not all fall apart, and she wouldn't be on the road to gaining weight again. She could see she could do it and go back to her, just basic healthy eating. And so the more, of course, she did that, she started to be able to relax about it and then truly enjoy those indulgences and those things without worrying that, oh my gosh, is this going to be what's the saying, the apple that tips the cart? Is this the thing that's going to start me on my path to climbing again? So just recognize that if you struggled with that, setting up, again, all these principles I'm talking about apply going into when you're maintaining your weight, so that you will then be at the point eventually as you do this where you can be flexible. You can just go with the flow with your food. You know what to do, generally speaking, to eat well. You know what to do if you need to lose. You know what you need to do. No biggie. No big planning per se in terms of an extensive sort of diet or anything. Just make your corrections and you'll be fine. So that's ultimately what I always wish for my clients and move towards them. I don't want this just short-term weight loss success and then good luck, fingers crossed. It's like I want to set them up, and I teach them all these things so that they learn from a body standpoint and a mind standpoint how to get to this point where they can have this freedom in their body. They can have the flexible lifestyle, know what they need to do, so that ultimately they can be healthy, they feel great in their body, they look good for how they want to look, and they're liberated from kind of this albatross that's been around their neck for so long. So that's what I wish for you. And if some of these things that you've heard me talk about, the 5 principles, and you like the concept, you're like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. You can see maybe where you've not had some of these elements within your journey towards losing weight, then reach out to me. You can go to my website, which is just my name, Dr. Cher Beauvais. Book a complimentary call where we can talk about what's happening with you, your story, your challenges, your obstacles, and see if I can, what I do, if it's right for you. You can also join my Facebook group. I have one if you go to my Facebook page, which is just my name, Dr. Cher Beauvais, you'll find the group there, the Fast Lane Body Reset, and join that. And then I'm on there, I'm doing lives, I'm posting all the time, and lots of activity, chance for you to engage with me. So there's a couple of options. If you like what you heard, then please do one of these things, and let's get you on the path towards, so you can have body freedom, enjoy a lifestyle that allows for the flexibility, so you can dedicate more of your precious time and energy and all these great things you have to offer, dedicate all that towards something other than, weight loss and this area of life that maybe has taken up just a little too much of your time and mental energy. Dedicate it towards something else. We'll get you to that point. So I hope you had a great holiday season. We are coming into January, so we can all say goodbye to 2020. It's been quite the year, I think we can all say, on so many levels. So here's to 2021. Let's make it a good year. Make the best of it in the first part, but we'll beat this COVID thing. And let's hope that 2021, let's make it a fantastic year. Okay, so take care, and you know how to get hold of me if you want and you need any help at all. Thank you. Bye-bye.